So hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the new abilities on the heroes, the ones that have been notably changed on August 24th, 2017. These releases just came out. Kaplan had explained. D.va and Mercy have gotten major reworks done on them, so we're going to try them out. So I want to actually see them in action, and that's what this video's purpose is. So let's get to it. So the first change is the secondary ability on the bottom right. You can see where the E is. That shows being able to revive teammates. So Mercy's ability to revive teammates now is a secondary ability. So we're going to put it in the test here. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, E has over a 30-second cooldown now. So it's a rather lengthy cooldown, which makes sense. Being able to revive people is a pretty big deal. The other ability, which I'll have to get through my ultimate, is the ability to fly and heal multiple teammates with a single beam. So let's get to that. Alright, so we just about have the ult here. I'm just going to move this over here for 1 second. Forgive me on that. I had to move my microphone around a little bit here. So now we finally have the ultimate ability, and we're going to put it to use. So Mercy now apparently can fly. As you can see, her gun does a lot more damage. I don't think it has to reload. Her gun doesn't have to reload. Interesting, I didn't know that. And her heal beam, as you can see, is increasing damage on a lot more. That's a pretty straightforward. No cooldown on her weapon, and she can fly. And then, of course, while my fly ability wears out, I can still glide back down to the ground gently. So that's good. That's handy. So yeah, that's Mercy's set of abilities. So we'll get to the next one, which is D.va. So this one's a relatively big deal for me because D.va is one of my favorite characters, and I main her, one of my main characters. I find her ability to harass to be very fun. My favorite thing about D.va, I feel, is the fact that she has the ability to harass the point basically longer than any other hero in the game. Because the fact that her mech basically gives her a second life, I've had times where I've held the point for like a minute consecutive, or a minute straight with D.va, just because her kit keeps her so alive, her survivability. So, as you can see on the bottom right, once again, she has an E ability now where her missiles are able to deal damage. But also she has her defense matrix has been immensely reduced. So, an example, you see how much faster her defense matrix went down. Also, when I try to fan it real quickly, I can't do it anymore. So basically, my defense matrix is borderline useless. So, I mean, that is really fast. I can't block much of anything with that once it fans down. I can't even block with it. So, yeah, her defense matrix is basically gone. It's barely existent. If somebody uses an ult, you're basically screwed because this defense matrix ain't gonna block that ult for long. All right, firing off her missiles look kind of like this. As you can see, it gave her a lot more damage output. So when I shoot someone specifically with her missiles, it gives her a lot more firepower to deal with. I'm able to commit a lot more damage on these enemies. And lastly, being able to shoot while flying. It's actually more handy than I initially thought it would be. But I mean, even then, I usually use this to melee. I don't usually use this to actually shoot people with. So it's going to be an annoying one to try to adjust to. I'm a little annoyed by this one because, I don't know, I just feel that the shooting could be a little more useful. I don't know. Her ult's largely the same. It hasn't been changed too much. So yeah, there you go. These are the two character updates in actual video format now. So you can actually see what it looks like when they fire off their weapons. Thanks for watching, guys.